started play at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Footscray and Melbourne. Melbourne going with the breeze, kicking to the left of screen. Wind, the backhander. Dyson held without it. He'll get the free kick alongside the centre circle. Advantage is paid. No advantage there. Foster takes the defensive mark. Wallace met very solidly by Owen. Hunter, the hurried kick. Atkins. Baxter up through the middle towards half forward. Off hands Royal. Can't pick it up, Brian Royal. About 20 metres out from goal. Too slow. Well done by Ford. Brought him down. Campbell. And they'll bring it away. This is Lovett.
Glenn Lovett's kick out towards centre wing, mark taken by Todd Viney. Swings play into the middle. Sean White is there and he's got the runners going past. Luke Beveridge twists out of trouble. Kicks up towards the 50-metre line. Bennett has come out. The meat in the sandwich. Roving is Jackson. Still outside 50 is Ricky Jackson. Pulls it round his body, but not far enough. And the mark is taken by Paul Gow. Gow's kick is not a good one. Going back towards the half-back line. A very important game, this one, for both sides. Melbourne at the moment 5-2, and with a bye next week, Footscray are 3-3. This is Atkins from half-back. Again, kicking over the centre. No one able to take it cleanly. Brett Lovett uses his strength. Gets clear. Cross to Glenn Lovett. Kick partly smothered. Still virtually in the middle of the ground. Liberatore over the top. It's eventually pushed out. Atkins is there. Swinging it in towards the centre. Clash of bodies. And Todd Viney was thinking about scooting away, but he's given away the free kick. Baxter. From the middle to send the Dogs into attack. Good looking kick into this slight breeze. Steins up high, couldn't take it. Royal busy again across to leaping Libbard, who opens proceedings with a goal.
Nice work by Brian Royal, running onto the loose ball, getting the hand pass away, and Liberatore going through half forward on the left foot, getting the goal. Good start for the Bulldogs then. Last season's Brownlow medalist, Tony Liberatore. Aggressive start by both teams. Wind and O'Dwyer. Dyson's got the run of it. Busy in the centre square. Slung. Wallace head down. Got it to Wind. He did nothing with the ball. This is Beveridge about 60 metres out from goal. Bennett. He's marked about 25 metres from goal. Distance won't be a problem. 32 goals for the season, Darren Bennett. Good strong mark there. And a quick reply from the Demons. There's the time remaining, 22-14.
So scores level here at the MCG. Wine prepares himself once more up against Jim Steins. Wine tries to take it out of the middle but can't do so. The umpire's letting play go on. Atkins almost scragged in there. Glenn Coleman comes streaming away with the football. Dougie Hawkins. Game number 250. And he'd dearly love to start with a goal here. He'll be kicking from just on 50 metres. Good looking drop punt. Just drifting slightly across the face of goal and one behind. So the Dogs lead by that margin. Campbell to bring the ball back into play. Going short to Lyon, who can run around that half-back flank, but elects to take his kick towards Phoebe. Fraction too high for that player, and it lets the Dogs in once again. Wallace takes the hand pass. Steve Wallace in towards half forward. Lovett. Cullen waiting in the front. Gets the hand pass out, looking for Liberatore. He's taken out of it. Viney towards the line, and pressuring him every inch of the way was Leon Cameron. So a throw in on the outer side, slightly in Footscray's attacking zone.
They lead by a point. Steins only as far as Cameron to Baxter. Forward of centre wing, boots it down towards half forward. Ford, clever mark. Likely type to Steins. Steins towards half back. Storming up the ground is Owen. Dropped the mark. Ford, that's Footscray's Ford. Not a good kick. Charles fell over. He's over the ball, likely to be penalised. Play goes on. Campbell emerges with it, and we've got a whistle. Poor kick going in from Michael Ford there. Should have done better. Bounce just inside the 50. Coleman over the top. Campbell's got it. Sweeping hand pass. Baxter, the hurried kick, gained about 15 metres. Brett Lovett the mark. Plays on by hand. Beveridge at centre half back. Glenn Lovett on the defensive 50. Not a good kick towards centre wing. White's in front. Knocked away by Wallace. Still White goes. Playing in attack so far. White, evasive. Well played on centre wing. Kicks towards half forward.
Good shepherding by Todd Viney, but that's as far as they get. Baxter has been very busy in the opening minutes of this game. Kick not a good one over the centre. An opportunity for Dyson though to go through. Takes it cleanly now. Goes back up towards half forward, but kicked blindly. No one at all at home, and Peter Foster does it by himself. Goes wide to the outer side. Had a number of options. Picked out Steve Wallace. From half back. Up towards the wing. Ford takes a good mark. Sweeps with a long hand pass to Justin Charles, who goes in towards half forward. A little too long. Wigney holding on, however, going against the Dogs. Brett Lovett to take it. Looking to get back into stateside form, Brett Lovett. Towards line on to Viney. Todd Viney, a little bit of room. Goes for a chip in towards the pocket. Wasn't a good kick. It goes over the line, and we'll see another throw in. Going to be interesting to see how Cuthbertson performs today. He's had a wonderful month. Greg Eppleton has the job on him. O'Dwyer. Atkins out the back, gets it away effectively. Good smother on Baxter. Steve Wallace showing all the skills. Does it beautifully. Gets it across to Hunter, who kicks in towards the middle. The bounce is not a good one. Steins gets it at the second grab. Wants Glenn Lovett. Tries to spoon it forward, but goes straight to Leon Cameron. Across to Cullen. Wants to get past Campbell. Has possession now. Flicks it high, in towards the forward line. Hawkins is his target, but he's caught behind Peter Rode on this occasion. The Bulldog veteran did well to keep it in play, but it's Lyon who brings it away. Across to Lovett.
Glenn Lovett, very short. Got it to Phoebe. Drives towards half forward. Clever mark, strong mark taken by Foster. Read it superbly off the boot. This is Ford on the overlap. Penetrating kick towards centre half forward, but didn't look. Brett Lovett plays on immediately. Viney having a fine season. Through centre wing, O'Dwyer in front. Knocked away by Foster. Cuthbertson left half forward towards Owen. Just outside the 50. Cuthbertson again. Down towards the forward pocket. Not well directed. It stays in play. Bennett tried to keep it in further, but eventually off the bodies and out of bounds. Two former West Australians there, Darren Bennett, and behind him Paul Gow. Boundary throw in, left full forward. Wind and Bennett doing the rucking. Falls forward to the pack. Beveridge. Cuthbertson misses to the near side. All square, 1-1 apiece.
Just over 16 and a half minutes remaining in this first quarter. Pretty tight opening, but to be expected by two pretty close sides. Grinter, but it slipped through his fingers. Wigney couldn't take it cleanly. Steve Wallace has picked up early possessions. Across to Hunter, kicks in towards the centre. Cullen recovers well, but gets claimed, and well claimed. The Dogs still in possession, but in trouble. Towards Coleman. He's caught behind. Cullen through, but without it. Lyon under great pressure. Glenn Lovett does well. Across to Campbell. Now here's an opportunity for Big Jim Steins. Has a look up towards half forward. Wants Bennett or Cuthbertson.
He's a terrific young player, Darren Cuthbertson. Can really take a grab. He's not all that tall, but can get up, as evidence there. He started this game with 23 goals in 6 matches.
Directly in front, 40 metres out, and he's pulled that to the left. So the Demons lead by a point. Had a wonderful game on this ground against North Melbourne when he booted 7. Hunter at halfback. Kicks in towards the middle. And a good mark taken by Georgiades.
Plays on immediately. Not a good kick. Touched off the boot. Steins has got it. Claimed by Cullen. Forced to Glenn Lovett. Boots it back towards half forward for the Demons. Owen in from the side did well. Cuthbertson in the congestion. Good hand pass to Bennett. Jackson. Great goal. Ricky Jackson burning past that pack. He's got outstanding pace. And he kicks the second goal for the Demons, who lead by 7 points now. Cuthbertson did well initially. Got it to Bennett, who fed the hand pass out.
Bennett and Jackson, the scorers for Melbourne. Tony Liberatore, Footscray's sole scorer today. Back in the middle. Wine gets a big run at the ball. Baxter tries to steal it out of the middle, gets it away to Georgiades. They drift it down towards the half-forward flank. Hawkins a long way out. With him is Rode, and together they see it over the line. But it came off the boot and on the full against Peter Rode, so Hawkins will kick Footscray deep into attack. Campbell's got to stand his ground. Charles at the back.
Nice kick by Hawkins, setting it up for the big man.
Justin Charles just 25 metres out. And a chance to make the margin 1 behind. Looks pretty good. Second goal to the Bulldogs. And Justin Charles delighted with that. They move to 2-1, trailing Melbourne, who are 2-2. And one suspects he may go to the same hairdresser as Stephen Phoebe.
Yes, bulk discount for the boys. Bad luck for Rode down there in the pocket. Just ricocheted off his boot out of bounds. Hawkins taking advantage of the free, setting it up for Charles. Good mark. And just snuck it in for the goal. Melbourne by a point. 14 plays 13. O'Dwyer got it to Owen. To Grinter. Down towards half forward. Not a good kick. The kicking's been disappointing so far in this game. Bennett slipped over. That's tricky off the ground. Eccleston. All Melbourne. 4 of them. Dyson from 60 metres out goes long. Footscray have got the numbers back there. Eccleston, what a clever mark. Body to body with Cuthbertson and did best. Play on's the call. Well, he was over the goal line. It has to be a behind. And they signal it that way. So a 3-on-1 situation, and Footscray concede a point. Best to play safe. 15 plays 13. And Gow to kick it in. Ooh, not a good kick, but it finds Cameron. Get lucky. Cameron at centre half back. Through centre with the kick. And the mark is taken by Beveridge coming up the ground for Melbourne. And the fans want 50.
Luke Beveridge now, just on the defensive side of centre. Towards Bennett territory, in front of the pack. Jackson waiting for it to be spooned forward. That's the way it goes. Cleverly done by Sean White. And a very clever kick by Ricky Jackson. Swings it round to the rocket. Rodney Owen.
Terrific football that. Sean White running onto the loose ball. Jackson just fanning out. Out it came. And what a good kick to finish.
Owen directly in front. Pops another one through for the Demons. That is their third. They move to 3-3 at 21. Footscray at 2-1 at 13. And the 24-year-old former Saint, now Demon, scores his first for the day. But as Dennis said, great team play by Sean White to tap it forward, and with the running Jackson going past, cleverly snicking it over to Rodney Owen, who converted.
Entertaining start this. Melbourne by 8 points. They're kicking with the breeze. Steins got it out initially, but Foster sends it back Footscray's way. On the outer side, Brett Lovett's got the run of it. Just inside the boundary line, as you can see. Taken high, surely. He plays on. The free kick was awarded. Good kick into the middle. White takes the mark alongside the centre circle. White. Again, not a particularly good kick, although it found the target. It was spinning almost sideways, that ball. But it found Bennett on a good lead. Bennett about 50 metres out from goal. He should get the distance on the breeze. He's kicked one so far. Darren Bennett, 159 goals in 47 games for Melbourne, coming in. Looking for his second today. It's bending back. That's a massive kick. A ball burster. 4-3 to 2-1. White found Bennett on the lead, and Bennett did the rest.
And I'm just having a look at the flags, Dennis. I wonder, what do you think this breeze is worth?
Hard to tell with Darren Bennett kicking, but probably a couple of goals, I'd say, Sandy.
27 plays 13. Melbourne leading. Just under 11.5 minutes remaining in this first term. Steins wins it, but it goes straight to Atkins. Pumps it down towards the 50-metre line for the Bulldogs. Campbell gets a favourable bounce and does well. Beating Charles, getting it off to Grinder on centre wing. He finds Viney. Melbourne defence holding up pretty well at the moment, but very early days. O'Dwyer out position, forward, plays on to Baxter. Wigney running past is ignored. Instead he stabs in looking for Coleman. Couldn't take it on the half volley. The Demons forward through forward to centre half forward, but only as far as Gower. A high kick. No one at home, however, for Footscray, and Jim Steins takes an uncontested mark. The big man drifts it back towards O'Dwyer.
Tough, I would have thought. Steve Wallace assessed the situation, weighed up the options, realised how much point running back trying to mark it with O'Dwyer bearing down. And I suppose he didn't look at the ball, and O'Dwyer showed a lot of courage. He marked it. Now he's 10 metres out.
For his first. And he doesn't miss. Fifth goal on the board for the Demons. Steve O'Dwyer's first, and Bulldog fans may consider themselves a little unlucky with that one. Steve Wallace giving away the 50-metre penalty. So Melbourne have now opened up a 20-point lead. Just over 10 minutes remaining. Into the middle again. Steins wants to take it out of the centre. Good work from Ford, getting it across to Glenn Lovett. Forward they go again. Towards Bennett and Cuthbertson. No one waiting down in front. Grinder will come steaming. So will White. Viney through, but loses the football out to Stuart Wigney. Under pressure, Wigney. Now gets back onto the left foot. Pokes it wide towards the wing, and it drifts over the line. In that position, John Georgiadis sees it over. So we'll have a throw in front of the members.
The Demons looking very slick at the present time. Combining very well. Boundary throw in. Wind and Steins. It falls at their feet. Royal left it behind. Georgiades comes up with the ball. Wigney to Royal. He's at right half forward. Dyson got him. Forced the error.
Good pressure.
Yes, Kevin Dyson having a very good season. There's Brian Royal. Lyon runs away from half back towards half forward. Foster fell over. O'Dwyer was there. Foster slow to get up. He's hurt. The ball's still in. This is Ford. Past the fallen Foster. Kicks towards half forward. 3-on-2 Melbourne. In fact, 4-on-1 at the present time. Charles in trouble, holding the ball, the decision. Well, they're getting the numbers everywhere, Melbourne. They're running hard to the contests. This is Campbell, left half back towards midfield. O'Dwyer's the target. Wind, knocks it away. Glenn Lovett towards half forward with a kick. Awkward bounce for Hunter down there. Look at the pace of Jackson on the boundary line. Pulls it back. Another very intelligent kick. Bennett should have marked it. Dropped it. Gow couldn't control it. Down goes Wallace. Royal stood his ground. Hand passes towards the boundary. And eventually they clear the zone. Eccleston a high kick. Wigney the good mark.
And he plays on, Stuart Wigney. Up over centre wing to Coleman. Drops what he should have taken. Whoa. Lyon takes advantage. Grinter in late on Coleman.
They're giving Coleman a free kick for this Shepherd, and there wasn't one there. That's a bad decision against Grinter.
So Coleman takes it. Goes up towards the 50-metre line. Campbell flies alone. Foster appears to be okay. We'll see now in this contest with O'Dwyer. Wigney. Oh, the tackling by White was superb. Coleman puts Wallace under pressure with a handball. On to Foster, who tried to flick it over the top. Dyson is claimed. Liberatore could have been held. Viney plays on. Stabbing up towards the half-forward line. Jackson couldn't take it. Again, good pressure from Hunter. Flicks it out the back door to Foster. Good pressure from both sides at the moment as Steve Wallace kicks high towards centre wing. Charles comes in and takes it on the chest. To half forward. Glenn Lovett first to recover. Oh, he's having a fine year. To half forward. And too much height on that occasion. Scotty Wine.
Melbourne lead by 20 points. Wind across the ground. Cullen takes the mark, plays on immediately. This is Ford towards half forward. Long kick down towards full forward. Drifting back, Lyon showed a lot of courage. Dropped the mark. He's on his feet, he's okay as Rowe finds Grinter. Grinter left half back towards centre wing. White on the lead. Timely fist in there from the defender Wallace. Knocked on by Viney. Wallace has got it now. Atkins is free. Forward of centre wing, Simon Atkins. Good looking kick down towards Hawkins. Waiting behind Lovett. Brett Lovett, that is. In the grasp. Gets the kick off taken high. The ball will be a relay kick, will it? Well, they seem to be in the act of kicking still. Melbourne have got the ball. Steins hit hard. Advantage is paid. This is Dyson. Streaming through the middle. Bacon goal square. Gow's going back. How will it bounce? Nicely.
And Gow repels the attack to Wigney on half-back. He ignores Wind in the middle. Goes towards Charles on the wing. Surrounded by four demons, he takes the mark. Goes in towards Coleman territory again. He's been averaging over 10 marks a game this year. And having his best season, Glenn Coleman. Georgiadis and Baxter.
He's hurt. John Georgiadis
came off second best.
Not as if he couldn't see Baxter. Baxter was running back with the flight of the ball. Hard to know who called there, obviously from up here, but it always seemed it was set for Baxter.
Seemed to catch his collarbone with his legs. Let's hope he's okay. We'll watch Baxter shoot for goal. Drifting it in towards the square. And just one flyer and Big Jim. So Steins at full back. Georgiadis still in the hands of the trainers is being taken from the ground. Steins goes to the outer side. Glenn Lovett wanted to go on at the back, couldn't do so. Liberatore at the front, straight back to Steins, who pumps it in towards the centre. There's no one there. It's Scott Wine. Oh, and the big man's away. Off to Atkins. Wide to Steve Wallace. On the point of the square. Goes in towards the pocket once more. Not a good kick, however, for Hawkins, and he sees it over the line.
Bad luck for John Georgiades, who's come across from Subiaco a few seasons back now. Has been dogged by injury. He's off the ground again. Doesn't look that good. The club doctor's down with him now. Boundary throw in meantime. Atkins was thrown out, I think, by a Footscray player. May have been Royal at the base of that pack. It's going to be a Melbourne free in any case. And Grinter's got the ball towards centre wing. Steve Wallace. O'Dwyer was bearing down on him. And O'Dwyer had a memory. This is Beveridge on centre wing. Squares it. Dyson. Well done. Here's danger for the Bulldogs. Phoebe has it now. Long kick down towards full forward. The mark is taken by Eccleston after some earlier interference by Bennett. This is Cameron around the outer side. Forward of half back, kicks towards half forward. Brett Lovett knocking towards the boundary. McPherson's in there for Footscray. Campbell thumps it out. Cullen keeps it in front. Well played by Cullen. Runs down towards the attacking 50. That's ambitious. Run down by Glenn Lovett. Great chase. Away comes Lyon.
Short to Viney. He takes a diving mark on the half-back. Sweeps it wide to Stephen Phoebe, who runs up towards the wing. Then goes towards Owen at half-forward. Put his rump out, but couldn't complete the mark. A Liberatore. A high kick. Charles goes into the pack. Cullen at the back is beautifully tackled by Brett Lovett. The tackling has been a feature. The advantage is paid. Stein stabs towards half forward and Cuthbertson. Couldn't take the mark. Could have been held, however, by Eccleston. Eventually the ball runs over the line. Just under 3 minutes remaining in this first quarter. The Demons hold a 20-point break after Footscray scored the first goal. Opportunity now for Dyson from 60 metres in towards the vacant goal square area, and it bounces just across the face for another behind. Margin 21 points, 5-4. Plays 2-1.
Melbourne looking very good. Paul Gow has kicked in atrociously. White to Viney. Target practice. Misses to the left-hand side again. So Gow
gets a reprieve.
Yes. He's thinking about the mechanics now. He must kick through the ball. Better contact with the ball. Here's hoping. Boots it in Member's side. O'Dwyer interfered with. Play goes on. Footscray get a break. This is Ford. Good shepherd from Atkins. Ford, long kick inside the attacking 50. Big pack into the air. It falls forward. McPherson on his knees. Campbell scrambles it out towards centre half back. Beveridge towards the middle of the ground. Owen knocked away by Wine. Baxter to Wine, in trouble. Phoebe. Owen through it. A throw call. Footscray will get the free. Liberatore.
It was a very good throw, though.
Effective.
Liberatore from the centre. That love one before the siren. Trailing by 22 points. And Brian Royal should get a free kick. Going to be kicking from 50. Maybe just inside. And with just over a minute remaining, it could be the last chance they get in this quarter to close the gap. Shooting for his first goal from some 45 metres, and he hits the post. Two plays 5-5. Campbell out in front of Lyon. Poor kick. Straight to Steve Wallace. Back to Peter Foster. Centering to half forward for Wigney. Couldn't take it, but recovers beautifully for a big man, Stuart Wigney. Off to Simon Atkins. They may get another chance. In towards the pocket. Which way will it bounce? Effective for Hawkins. A good hand pass to Cullen. Cullen can go into the open goal. It's coming back, but not enough. Another behind. Well, a couple of chances in the dying seconds of this first quarter for the Bulldogs. Go begging.
He's only a youngster, Cullen, but He has that propensity to miss shots when he should kick goals. It's been with him all season, and that time could have run in another 15 metres or so.
Campbell. Cullen had front spot but couldn't take it. But he's going to get a free kick. Well, this will be the last kick of the quarter. And he's going to be kicking from almost 60 metres. So big Jim Steins wanders down to the square. He won't make the distance. There'll be no change in the score. So at quarter time here at the MCG, Melbourne a 5-5, 35, leading Footscray 2-3, 15.